What's up with y'all? Welcome back to Libra Club Social. It's your boy Jay, and today I'll be doing a general reading for the sign of Libra. What's up with it, Libra gang, gang, gang? We in this thing. God, the Libra way. Libra gang, Libra way, all day, every day. Today we're going to be using the Queer Tarot deck. Coming back with another general for the Libra gang. I appreciate the love, support, likes, comments, and subscribes. Donations and contributions. 18 and up explicit content. The full card being the first card out. Take a chance. Be willing to explore. Be willing to go into the unknown. Be willing to try things you've never tried before. It'll look foreign. It'll look abnormal. It'll look like it's outside of your comfort zone. Okay, I'm picking up on a bit of isolation. And also a feeling of being overburdened. Could be dealing with problems on your own. Could be going through a heartbreak situation, having to keep it all in. Whether you have people to talk to or not, you still feel misunderstood at a certain point. All right, the Hangman and the Temperance. So it's saying you're trying to recalibrate. You're trying to get back balance. You're trying to get back. Some people like to go from relationships to relationship. Some people never take time for themselves. It's not necessarily a healing journey. It's you healing while you're on your journey. The journey never stops. First card out being the Moon card. With the Moon, hidden things, emotions. This is like people desiring and wanting you, not saying it. This is like you cultivating plans and thinking about your future and keeping it a secret until it's time to expose it to the world. This is also things that are being done behind your back. Again, mixed or hidden feelings or emotions. Also things that are going to be exposed or things that were exposed. Queen of Cups. Every time it's your heart. Most of us or some of us were born from different cloths, different backgrounds and ethnicities. However, you in particular, doesn't matter where you're from, your background, it's your heart. Even when you're being cold, there's still a bit of niceness in you, because being a Libra, we thrive off fairness, balance, harmony, love, beauty, and all these other things. Justice. It ties in with the fairness. The Strength card is coming out. Gaining control over your emotions. Not saying that you don't have emotions, but just gaining control and knowing when to expose and when not. Knowing when to be vulnerable intentionally, though. Not just, someone puts you in a vulnerable position, now you're responding out of desperation or you're responding out of muscle memory. No. Calculation. 2 to 10 steps ahead. Knowing that it doesn't break me to be vulnerable in this moment. It doesn't break me to tell someone I love them, I miss them, I want them. It doesn't hurt me to give someone a compliment or give someone their flowers. Say, hey, I'm proud of you. It doesn't hurt yourself to ask for repentance from God. God, forgive me for all my sins. Thank you. Thank you for delivering me from whatever it is I was dealing with. Queen of Swords energy coming out now. Sometimes the power lies in just cutting that motherfucker off. That person, place, thing. I just also heard animal. I don't know. That could be for one person in particular or more. Just let me know in the comments. But cutting off that person, place, or thing. Denying access. No longer being as available. A lot of times people don't realize what they have until it's gone. You know the old saying or quote. Or shall I say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. You treat people who you grew up with and were raised and were around majority of your life differently from the people that you meet and have no references for or have no history with. The Sun. Sun is your current energy. Sun card, new beginnings, truth. This is also exposure, warmth, living your truth, accessing the subconscious specifically, the subconscious, because that's truly who you are. You may be conscious, but your subconscious is what's really running the program behind the scenes. So with that sun card, subconscious, and that's the thing about being spiritual. I won't say that there's a gray area, but I will say that there's a polarity between everything, even the moon and the sun, or just men and women. They're not comparable, they're opposites. And we all desire what we don't have. Judgment card coming out. Sometimes after you win the battle, there will be a long period, or maybe a short period, but feels long, of silence. You won't get a "oh, you won" or a pat on the back or a reward or the respect meter, or you don't get the money. It's more of a silent piece that, it's like you cut a person off and your soul can't recognize in that moment that, hey, you've just leveled up by choosing to put yourself first. You've just leveled up by allowing God to disperse the love that is necessary for all the people in your life if they deserve it. And with the Judgment card coming out right after the Sun card, you see things clearly. You call someone out for being toxic, a narcissist, traumatic, or dramatic, or OD. You call someone out, right? And they completely deny it. All right, well, the consequences are you're fired, or I got to cut you off, or you no longer have access to me, or you're blocked. They may make you feel like, oh, you're making the wrong decision, but you have to reassure yourself that, damn, I made the right decision. I chose myself. But you won't really get or feel happy about that. It's kind of like delayed gratification, but it's that piece that you don't recognize because you've been dealing with whatever you've been dealing with in replacement of what you truly value. So it takes a minute. Yep, past situations still bleeding into your future, which can be avoided. Avoid people who have already proven themselves, have already painted a particular picture that you just can't unsee. First impression is everything. I'll always remember, or I will never forget, different days you show up as the Queen of Swords, you show up as the Empress, you show up as the Justice. Walking away from a situation or leaving something behind or just stopping dead in your tracks and going the other way is what, one, makes Libras unpredictable, which is a power play by us, but also you may be settling, or you may be dealing with something that's not in alignment with you, which is taking you out of Empress energy. But the minute you walk away, now I can focus on myself, go home, take a bubble bath. Now I can hit the gym and eat healthy. Now I can read more and focus on my meditation and peace of mind. So these things take you out of that Empress energy, but getting back into that energy will sometime come at a cost, and the cost is walking away, ghosting, or dropping something dead in its tracks, doing something consistently for so long, and then unpredictably stopping. Or that's what it seems like to the world. You're 2 to 10 steps ahead. So it seems like I just can't read this Libra, or this Libra is unpredictable, or they're not consistent. You're so up and down. You're so hot and cold. You confuse me. You mixed feelings and emotions. I saw a meme. This shit was facts as fuck. It said, nobody flirts harder than a Libra that don't want you. Yeah, that part, that way. Let that one sink in. Let that one sink in. Don't nobody flirt harder than the Libra that do not want you. And this is the energy that I'm talking about, that ties into the other energies that I was just referring to. That polarity It's even showing up in this Two of Cups, two women from different nationalities. The goal right now, stay on your path, complete your mission, and be open to new opportunities, and guard yourself from people that have already proven themselves non-worthy. Manifestations show up quicker than what you think. I say, I'm tired of an Aries. I want to deal with a Libra. Then here comes a Libra popping up. I'm tired of this Libra. I want to deal with a Gemini. But again, you being unsure, unclear, not specific down to the T, will warrant you those same results. So try not to be too superficial, cliche, or materialistic. When I say I want a partner, think of the qualities that you want that are also inside, not just the outside qualities and appearances. And be willing to not settle for anything less. This goes for friendships and family, business even. Nine of Cups, being independent, but still working with people. You got to know the balance. The independence ain't about isolation. You still got to know when to interact with people. It's not just you in this world. Hurt people hurt people. Okay, if you dealt with someone who hurt you, right, now you're jaded and you may guard yourself from people who have no intentions of hurting you, right? Due to the fact that you were jaded or you were hurt. Hurt people, right? With that coming up in the advice, continue to watch your back for whatever reason. Oh, okay. You know the truth in the situation, but you may not have undeniable truth, which allows a gray area for you to still doubt, slip back into your old patterns or ways. Ignore red flags. But whatever situation you're in, you're capable of getting yourself out of the situation. It's just your way of thinking. Oh, I'm not good enough. You actually are good enough, but that way of thinking is limiting your belief system. Therefore, it's putting a box on the reality, not realizing that manifestations are quicker than what you. Oh, I want to deal with a Libra, or I want a Libra next. I'm done with Pisces. Now I want to fuck with a Libra, or I want to fuck with a Virgo. Here they come, but you just said I want to fuck with a Virgo. You didn't come up with all these. You didn't go down, and that's why the power of manifestation is powerful. That's why they have the power of manifestation, because there is some power to it. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you ask for. Yes, that part. Or should I say, be careful what you manifest. That part, that way, the Libra way or no way, and no way is okay. I ain't done it in a couple of days, so I almost got cut off. Yeah, the Libra way or no way, and no way is okay. To the outsiders, that quote or that saying may sound selfish or cocky. I feel kind of crappy. Blank will make me feel a little less out of it. Yeah, if someone hearing that, oh, it's your way or no way, Libra way or no way. Well, one, that's just how we have to stay authentic and real to ourselves. Loving and accepting myself. Okay, exactly. We have to stay true and authentic to ourselves, which to someone that may seem like, especially someone who's been dealing with a different version of you, I feel kind of crappy. Loving and accepting myself will make me feel a little less out of it. Okay, just follow my intuition. Literally. That's it. That's all. Messages are coming through loud and clear. It's not always about the readings. It's about the energies building up to the reading, the preparation, the ritual and routine of how I shuffle all my cards, sage the room and also my cards, get them ready energetically. Make sure I'm in a specific state of mind, frequency. And then the intentions when going into the reading. My intentions today was just see if we can get no intentions. But sometimes it's real easy to be like, I'm going through this in my personal life. Let me see if it, and try to force it to come out instead of just being accepting, the truth for what it really is. And I've heard other readers say this too. If it don't resonate, why comment? I've heard other readers say that too. That's how I know I'm not tripping. But in the moment, it's like, oh, you think you... But then when I hear other readers say that too to their subscribers, they're saying it consistently, and that's just part of the community. Libra, if you're dealing with an Aries, they're all in their head thinking. It's going to be a lot of thinking and no action. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they're in their feelings for whatever reason, or they feel some type of way for whatever reason. If you're connected to a Taurus, that's what I'm saying. If you're not connected to the sign that I'm mentioning, just take it as personal advice. If you have that sign aspect in your chart, especially if it's in your big 3, I'll even say big 5. If you're dealing with a Gemini, it's going to be a fight, conflict, too many people involved as well. Competition, trying to put you in a competition, which creates conflict, going against the grain. If you're dealing with the Cancer, the High Priestess, you know better, or they do. That's why they keep their distance or won't get involved. If you're dealing with a Leo, masculine figure who wants to lead the way or dominate, vice versa. If you're dealing with, Leo, that was Leo. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're protected, or you're protected from them. If you ask for a certain level of protection, or because you're protected, certain people won't be allowed in your life. If they have an evil eye out for you, you may love this person, however, due to their intentions. That's what I said. It's the intentions behind, like, it ain't just me getting on here doing a reading. It's the intentions behind, why do you want to do a reading? I feel called to do you know what I mean? So if you're dealing with a Libra moving on to karma waters, or whatever was in the past is changing now. Or can we just move on from the past? Can we just bury this and never talk about it again? Okay, bet. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, 10 of Cups, they want it all with you. They want family with you. You want family with them. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, they're being sneaky, lying, or having secrets, but you knew this already, so it ain't really nothing. It's not like you don't see it coming. We've been knowing this for months. Now dealing with Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, putting their hair down and keep working. I don't got enough money to come out and splurge and play, so I'm just gonna keep acting like I'm content with just working. Workaholic. Escapism through work. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, carrying burdens, moving, or having to figure out their own burdens, vice versa, dealing with this person is a burden. Their hands are full, or your hands are full. If you're dealing with a Pisces, guaranteed to overcome any obstacles, vice versa. I'm just a fish. Is Pisces a fish? Here they go. Oh, I'm just a fish. Like, that's their excuse for whatever they did wrong. Well, I'm just a fish. I met a Pisces woman out, about 20 years old. Beautiful. I played it off. I told y'all I like to ask women their zodiac sign when I'm first interacting, because I need to know what the fuck I'm dealing with. If you say Cancer, hell the fuck no. If you say Leo, I might entertain it, but I ain't gonna take it serious. If you say Gemini, I already know you's up. Anyways, when it comes to Pisces, I met the young lady and I said, what's your sign? Oh, I'm a Pisces. Played it off. I was like, oh, I don't know nothing about Pisces. I don't really know about y'all, just to see what she was going to say. She said, oh, we're emotional. Translation, I'm just a fish. I bet. So, yeah, let's get one more and I'm going to let you go. Be careful what you ask for. If it resonates, if you're interested in booking, I get booked every single day, jtheemperor.com. or reach out to me on IG, J the Emperor. Thank y'all for the love and support, likes, comments, and subscribes. Thank y'all for being patient. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Still, I love you. Hugs and kisses. Bear your fucking soul. Trust. Share your crazy ass dreams, wishes, and passions. And to add on to that, if you can express your dreams, wishes, and passions, protect them. You may be with the wrong person, or you may not just be able to be vulnerable with certain people. Therefore, you have to protect your crazy ass dreams and wishes and passions. But if you do have someone you can share that with, great. Share your crazy ass dreams, wishes, and passions. If it's valid, if it's acceptable. All right, that's all I got for the sign of Libra. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.